love, 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 love to do.
Oh yeah.
Is maintaining self-love for the body.
It's Teè Leonie. Follow my socials, and if you feel the vibe, join Tea for the ride.
Hello beautiful people, I really hope that you are all well. You're here today with your girl, it's Teè Leonie. And you're here today for Teè Talks. Now guys, of course, if you're new here, then I wanted to say hello and welcome. But if you're already part of the team, then I want to say welcome back Teè Team. But if you aren't already part of Teè Team, then you need to ensure to like, comment, share, and also subscribe and turn on that post notification bell right there so that you never miss another upload with myself. Okay guys, so now my third tip in regards to maintaining self-love for the body is in regards to working out and exercise, of which I'm going to go through a few exercises that I utilize in order to sustain this. Now, the first major exercise that I love to do is yoga. That would be the main one that I go to just naturally. So guys, the reason for why I utilize yoga is because of the fact that yoga is in regards to the central and the epitome of individual consciousness intertwined with general consciousness, you know, universal consciousness, or everybody being conscious. That is how it works through the simple movements and the exercises that you utilize. For instance, mountain pose, boat pose, downward facing dog, and several others of which you'll see through the videos and the playlist that I have linked above. Of course, through this you are then building strength and agility within your body, as well as then focusing upon the parasympathetic nervous system. And now you may ask, what on earth is this? Now this is where this targets the digestive system as well as your rest system, and this helps to enhance both of those aspects within your body. So it helps with the digestion and it also helps with resting, making you feel a lot more relaxed. It helps relieve the stress that you may have, any tension within your body, and completely eradicate it in a way. And that is how it works, and that's how it intertwines together. And also then through this you are targeting and relaxing your psoas muscle, and this is the muscle of which is linked with your hips and also your legs. Now this is what enables you to walk, to get up in the morning, to cycle, to do all of these different things. Of course, this is what is utilized, and this muscle around your abdomen, you know, the lower end of your spine, and it links everything together. So it's very important that, of course, that is being targeted and that is being relieved of any tension, any stress, of course, because then that will prevent you from being able to do simple activities. And this is why a lot of people have bad backs and they tend to go into a hunchback or just gain spine problems. And of course this can all be prevented, but it's all through utilizing yoga and meditation, all of these different things of which will help the body. And that is what we are trying to do. That is our mission here, guys. And of course through this, then it also helps with the posture, keeping your back upright, of which is why a lot of times I've noticed I do tend to slouch, of which I like to then get myself back into that posture and regain my composure so that I'm not putting any strain there, because then that will cause tension upon the psoas muscle, and we do not want that, guys. Of course there are other factors as well, guys, in regards to psychological aspects, in regards to your mind and your mental health, of which it really helps because you are then focusing upon, as I say, the body and relieving any stress, any tension. It's also good just to deter any negativity away, and of course this will help your mind and your mindset. You'll be a lot more positive and a lot more fixated upon happiness, and that's what you shall reflect upon your body through your mind and through the actions that you are taking. And through this, of course, then this will help increase your concentration, as through yoga anyway you are concentrating a lot more so, and this will then target those memory muscles and help you to retain information and to stay fixated upon being focused. And this also then does help with in regards to your mind and fighting any illnesses, and helps to build your immune system, because anytime you're stressed, of course, this is where a lot of neurological and of course psychological problems can happen with the body, of which will then link to, for instance, you can get things like tonsillitis, which I did have a couple of weeks ago, guys, and I did meditation, I did yoga, and it was gone extremely quick. It was gone as quick as it came, so it didn't last long. And of course I implemented my daily routines and things that I utilise anyway, and it was resolved. And it's true, of course, these things do work. It's just that you have to take the time out, of course, to do them and to really channel in and to stay focused. So of course, as I say, if for anyone who does suffer from mental health problems or does have you know, just physical problems, these sorts of exercises and these tips and tricks will help you, and it will be good to test them out just to see if maybe they will just help to maybe ease the pain or to slightly restrict any more tension or any more strain upon yourself. Now guys, following on from yoga, you then have working out, of course, which is where, for me, working out, there's a lot of cardio involved, there's a lot of high intense training, and I love to do Pilates and all of these different things, of which I love to incorporate into my workouts and switch them up so it's not too repetitive. Now through this, guys, through of course working out, you'll build strength, you'll build muscle, and of course you can also lose fat, and which is very good, and tone up certain areas of your body. But then also through this, you are of course building up your cardiovascular system, of which of course when we talk about cardio, which is why I do a lot of cardio, this helps with the blood flow and of course the passage through of course creating more oxygen, of which happens naturally when you're working out. Of course the oxygen then helps quickly with the flow of the blood, and to ensure that there's no restrictions within the body at all. And also through this, guys, you are then building more nutrients, and of course there's less chance, of course, through the oxygen and everything and the steady blood flow, there'll be less chance of any sorts of heart attacks or any strokes or anything related to the heart or the respiratory system in general. The next and the final point of which I'm going to focus on in regards to working out is pole fitness. Now guys, when I say pole fitness, a lot of you are just going to assume straight away, just make those assumptions of pole being provocative, being kind of derogatory to women, all of these different terms of which you may come up with. And yes, okay. However, this is pole fitness, and of course anything that will advocate towards my strength, anything that will help build any muscle, anything that will help towards my health and my well-being, of course I'm going to then invest myself into, my time and my energy into, because at the end of the day this is something that is going to help you guys mentally and physically. And through going to these pole fitness classes, upon the pole you are tending to build up your strength, because you have to lift yourself up, you have to be able to hold your strength, you have to be able to do all of these different sorts of challenging tasks, of which will then target certain areas of your body and help build that strength and that muscle, and of which is you know, very vital. Following on from that, you've also got the fact that you become more flexible, because of course you're stretching your body and you're kind of morphing it in different ways to then create more flow and more coordination through your body, of which coordination then comes through a lot more because it's very interpretive, it's very sensual, and it's something that makes the body feel good, of which is very, very important. And that is one key point as well, of which does relate back to the fact that I said you have to be accepting of your body and you have to love your body. And through pole fitness, of which then intertwines into pole dance, you are submerging your body, you're embracing it, you are letting it flow within your free will, and that is something that's beautiful and that you can of course cherish, and of course you feel a lot more confident as a woman or a man, whoever is participating within pole. And it's definitely something that you should look into, guys, because it is very, very good for your health, and of course it gives you that ability to be able to do many, many things with your body, of which you may never have thought capable, but you can do it. So yes, guys, if you are interested in any pole fitness or anything, I can leave some links down below for you so you can go and find out near you possibly. But honestly, it's something that I thought, you know, I have to invest into, and I've done my first class, guys, so whoop, whoop, whoop. The next one is going to be next week. So I cannot wait, but this is another journey, and this is a journey for myself, and in regards to my body, and in regards to the growth and the stimulation, and yes, I cannot wait. So guys, of course we've spoken a lot in regards to fitness, and of course in regards to self-love, pampering, and now the next principle is in regards to your diet, what you are intaking, what you're eating, because they always say you are what you eat, and that is very true. You are what you eat. You do, of course, reflect what you are putting inside of you, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you taste, all these different things. Of course, I said in my previous videos, it doesn't lie, it all reverts back to each other. I feel like everything's aligned, literally, and of course everything does relate to one another. And of course it's very, very vital, guys, that you are focusing upon a diet. Now, a diet people will usually just associate with being something where you're just completely cutting things out, you're hardly eating anything, you're eating grass. But that is not the case here, guys. You have to focus upon what's needed to help your body. Everybody's different, everybody's completely different in many different ways. Some people may need more iron, some people have to have insulin, you know, for iron and certain things like that. And there's obviously natural ways to do that. Of course, you can have a green banana, of which I don't know if a lot of you know about green banana, but green banana, and that is something that has a lot of iron within it. It's quite you know, it's an acquired taste. It's not very nice, however it is very, very good, and as I said, packed with iron, of which you need iron for the body. Of course, then you've got calcium through many different aspects of food. But you have to be very, very careful, as I said before. You want to maintain a balanced diet, and there's ways of doing that with and without meat. And this is where, of course, I'm transitioning myself to a vegan diet. I mean, currently I'm cutting out meat, and I'm focusing more on cutting out the red meats, and I'm more lenient towards fish, and cutting out the dairy, of which I'm having, you know, oat milk or hazelnut milk, or all these different sorts of milks, of which of course do not pertain towards dairy or anything like that. And then, of course, guys, being more plant-based with foods. And, you know, if you are going to have meat, or if you are going to have certain things, make sure it is organic foods, because organics, you know, they're naturally grown. They're not being tampered with, you know, modified, like GM foods, genetically modified. If something's genetically modified, it is not natural at all. It may taste great, but then the effects afterwards are not going to be as great as the taste of it in your mouth. No. That's deceiving, guys. We don't deal with that. So of course you want to make sure you are really focusing upon and researching what you are eating before you consume it, because you don't know the effects being plant-based and eating a lot more healthier foods. This is then going to then advocate towards more of a healthier mindset. Of course, a healthy body, healthy mindset, healthy, more positive. Of course, if you're eating takeout, McDonald's, all of these different sorts of takeouts, because I don't know if you know about pesticides, but pesticides are what they put in the food, and this lowers your vibrations. It makes you feel more groggy and a lot more unproductive. And of course, at the time, as I say, you'll eat it and those endorphins are released, and it gives you that feeling that you want more and more and more and more. So that secretes, but you have to ensure that you're not getting trapped into that, because that's what gets you going back to McDonald's constantly. But guys, no, don't do it. Have an apple instead. Apples are sweet. Instead of having sweets, have an apple. I know organic is more expensive, but if you think about it, if you want a better health and you want to sustain a better life in the long run, it's not going to be anything. That few pence more, that pound more won't bother you if you're going to live longer. Honestly guys, I'm telling you. So you need to definitely be very cautious in regards to what you eat. And myself, in regards to, I said, my diet lately, I have been consuming a lot more chickpeas, lentils, pulses, more kale, spinach, celery, all of these different plants, of which I can, you know, utilize within chickpea curry. You can do all of these different sorts of meals, guys, but people don't realize, and people these days aren't open-minded enough to know there's much more than just eating grass as a vegan or a vegetarian. It's not just grass, I can assure you. It's very, very, very delectable, I can't lie to you. You then have vitamins, of which you can get vitamins and supplements, of which will then help, of course, as I said, advocate towards sustaining that health and giving you iron or certain vitamins that you may need that you can't get purely from the food, or that you may struggle getting enough of through the food. Then you've got that boost through these natural vitamins. And then from there, guys, you then also have herbs, of which you can get your hands on as well. There's different sorts of herbs for different sorts of things. You can cure many things with herbs, and guys, I'm not going to say too much, but there's a lot of things that you'll go and get tablets for and antibiotics for that you can cure purely through herbs and plant-based things. But that is for another video, guys. That is for another video. Let me know if you want that down below. Let me know right now, because I will do that for you. I will fulfill that, but I need to know, because... And so now we have come to the end of the video, and I'm going to give you my last and final tip. Now, guys, as I've said before, it's basically going to be me elaborating on the first tip, of which is loving yourself and looking at yourself and finding the beauty from within. All I have to say to you guys is to explore your body. Understand what your body likes, understand its dislikes, understand what it crawls at, what it loves, what it screams for. All of these different things you need to explore. You need to go out, go on adventures, all of these different things. Go on runs, go on walks, go on just different trips. Do things with your body that you've never done before, and see how you find it. That will help you understand certain things, where you feel comfortable with your body, how you feel comfortable with your body, in what places, in what shape or what form, or all of these different things that will help you find the love within yourself and the love within your body. It will completely help boost your confidence and help you understand yourself, your mind, your body and your soul. Guys, it's literally like a book. You have to honestly read it, invest into it, give it that time and that energy, and you will understand your body. Your body is always growing, your body is always learning new things every day that you're not even consciously aware of, because your body may be doing things that you're like, what on earth is this? I didn't know it could do this, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. But it's because your body is advancing, and so are you. You need to advance with your body, and you need to understand your body in order to love it. Love is a constant journey. It's something you're always having to educate yourself upon, and there's many obstacles with the journey within love, but as long as you're fixated upon it, as long as you're willing to invest the time, and as long as you are teachable and you're coachable with that, then you will do just fine, guys. You will do amazingly well, and I am positive in you. I am very, very positive in you guys. But yes, guys, that is the end of the video. This is the end. This is the conclusion of all of my tips in regards to the body, my 5/6 top tips in regards to love for the body. Please leave a comment down below, leave a like as well to let me know that you have enjoyed this video and that you stuck through all the way. Ensure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that you turn on that post notification bell as well so that you never miss an upload, again with your girl, of which you know which days they fall upon, and you should know anyway. But yes, guys, and of course I will then know that you are part of Teè Team. But now I'm going to end in tea tradition and tea style with a beautiful quote that you can dwell on all day, and it should really help boost some positivity and make you feel a lot better in yourself. So let's go into it. Your body is your temple. Take care and be gentle. Nurture it for the sake of your mind, soul, and your mental health. Through that, you will sustain and maintain the growth and the outcomes you wish. You'll feel the best you've ever felt. So yes, guys, that is my quote for you for today. I really, really hope that, of course, you absorb that, you take that in. Of course, you can also find it on my Twitter, which is below the quote as well, you can see. Make sure that you follow me on there. I'm posting quotes constantly. Anything that comes to mind or anything that I can reflect upon that's happened throughout my day, I will post upon there, and it's just a bank really of all of my thoughts, my feelings and my opinions in regards to growth, self-development, and yes, life in general. So yes, guys, I'm so grateful again for you watching this video. Please ensure to stay tuned for my next one, and yes, I hope that you take care. So remember, guys, if you feel the vibe, join Teè for the ride. And remember, I'm only a tea away.